There we go. Well met, lords and ladies. It is me, the guy who makes Yu-Gi-Oh! Content occasionally despite not knowing how to play Duel Monsters. Not that that was a requirement to begin with, as far as I have heard. Regardless, apologies for taking so long to start off this video. I believe my CPU has been drained significantly and is overtaxed. I might have possibly been hacked. Would not surprise me, for I recently installed Kyber VPN. Seriously, a vastly inferior product. Anyways, enough about me. Let's go on to the review. So welcome everyone to another episode of... Okay, good, it's cleared. I was just checking, making sure, because my goodness, I'm not trusting anything that's happening today. Yeah, it's going to be another one of those slow days, so if the stream has any other issues, then genuinely do apologize about that. So, no, it's not Kyber VPN, it's Kyber, as in Seto Kyber. Kyber VPN is the new Kyber Core product. Anyway, let me just... check to see if there's anything else in the chat. If I made to stream, I'm sorry that this is the one that you made it to, because clearly this is a pretty terrible start. But hey, Shiny gets it. Of course, I can always share in my the bask in the glory that is Little Karibo, because that's the only safety net I have for the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise as a whole. In fact, I intend to do that right now. Hi, Shiny.
Hi. I don't have an intro.
Yeah, we should also just do another impression. Just become Joey Wheeler.
Yeah. No, that was more. Oh god, no, I didn't like that.
Joey, you need to work on your introductions. That was terrible. Watch how Taya does it.
Hello, konnichiwa, bonjour. Oh. Wait, what happened?
Well, that's fair. I'm doing better than that.
You know what, Joey? I take it back.
Yeah.
Did I miss something? We turned on my computer.
You did something. Look.
Don't worry.
I was trying to...
I was turning on my computer, so I just left the live stream, and I just heard, "Oh, Shani, your intro was bad" or something. So I thought I could do better, and you guys just started laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay.
You have the whole context.
Yeah, you're gonna have to rewind the video or something about that. Okay, this is definitely the stream I'm happy to make it to. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, so so this is KW as a replacement guest. Yeah, so stop calling me Koiba. My name isn't Koiba. Anyway,
okay, Koiba. It's Koiba VPN.
Oh, God.
As the CEO of the company, I would like to issue an apology for any misuse of Koiba VPN. Kyber VPN, dang it!
Yeah.
Would you like me to do the PR stunt, Seto? Shut up, Mokuba. Okay, right. As I was saying before all of this, yeah, so this was supposed to be a video over here with Ghostie. This was recommended to us by Ghostie, except Ghostie didn't really give... Ghostie said she would be available today, but hasn't really given any signs of life right now, and I'd already, set the video to go, so sorry about that, Ghostie. We'll make sure to save the Talent Academy one that you sent until you're prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for now, we'll tackle today's subject, which of course is Yu-Gi-Oh! Kung Fu Pandas. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon Warriors.
What? Wait, what?
Kung Fu Pandas.
I mean, what else do you think? Okay, when you think of Dragon Warrior, what do you think of? Kung Fu Panda, obviously. Anyway, without further ado, on with the review. What on earth is that? Is that someone trying to like speak into a microphone?
No,
Oh my
I.
God. That's-
Oh my god, I am so proud of myself because I know the exact theme song of Yu-Gi-Oh! I know from the show because I am watching it right now, so I know
Oh,
it.
cool! I'm gonna get copyrighted for this.
No,
Fantastic.
no, that didn't sit right with me. Dragon Warriors, but it throws a bunch of cards with dragon in their name, but some of them weren't even dragons.
Oh. That's that sped by to
That's-
give me notice, but okay.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
They were doing good, and then I saw a bunch of cards that weren't dragons, and it's like, you're gonna call yourself Dragon Warriors, have dragons and warriors.
This offense is unforgivable. Mukuba, fire whoever made this video.
Alright, big brother.
You know, I probably should be pausing in all of these to see if they're all dragons, but I can't be bothered.
Yeah, no. Some of them are warriors, some of them are dragons.
Oh, I guess that's
Don't
but
worry
it's
about
called Dragon Warriors. I guess
It's called Dragon
and
Warriors, so
maybe
I'll allow the warriors
maybe-
because it's Dragon Warriors.
maybe they're fusions. Like that's a thing, right?
Yeah, those are fusions. Those three there.
Hmm.
Those three heroes.
Yeah.
Why is it called the Elemental
Okay.
Collector? Not. Oh my.
Okay, I'm just gonna address this comment quickly. Again, like the reason that I said that, like I wasn't trying to go off that way. It's like I realized halfway through recording that video that I made it sound far darker than it actually was. It's bad, don't get me wrong, what happened to Johnny, but it's not that bad. The reason I spoke about it in past tense because I was referring to the channel stuff that he used to do, not because he was no longer around to do those things. Anyway.
Oh my god.
I don't understand any of this. Yeah,
That
me
doesn't
neither. That's
sit
why I
right with
bring
me.
Yu-Gi-Oh experts to this.
This doesn't sit right with me. Elemental
I
Collector.
am like
Then we've got
how-
Elemental Hero,
I am
Elemental Hero, Vision Hero.
Also, Kobe Yuki,
I
is
am
that
happy.
implying
Kobe.
is that implying a relation to Jaden Yuki?
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes on that one because it sounds like
He
it.
also kind of looks like him. Just
But who
vaguely.
I couldn't see Jaden naming his kid Kobe.
I
I couldn't see
didn't
Alexis going for it
it's not
either.
necessarily his kid. I don't know. It could be his cousin or something for all we know.
I couldn't see Alexis going for that name.
Hmm.
what?
I can't get over the.
No, that is
Andrew
that's
Euclid Johnson.
Okay, why is I guess what I don't know. We'll probably get more of that. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm actually out of popcorn over here. So yeah.
I have no popcorn.
Hold on, Jonathan P. The hieretic, what? That's not a thing. I think that was misspelled.
For some reason, I feel like the view on restream's different to yours because I'm seeing Ryan Rells.
Oh no, I
Hallmaster.
paused too late. Yeah, this is like I'm on Ryan Rells too.
You can go back to it. I could probably read that.
It's it's very finicky. I can't like
Oh.
scroll. Can I try and scroll? Maybe
Oh,
maybe
right.
we'll see.
Oh, God.
Oh no, we're back here. I'm just gonna keep pausing so I don't get copyrighted. No. There we go. The hieretic. The heretic.
That's definitely been spelt wrong.
Okay, yeah, okay, good. It's not
That
just me.
definitely looks like it's been spelt wrong, and it's supposed
Alright.
to be like hierarchic or something like that.
Or the heretic. Or they could be
Heretic, I
just
don't know.
yeah. Which would also have another E instead of an A.
The
But
fact
yeah.
they've got a Stardust Dragon and a Red Eyes Metal Dragon. Also showing.
That's a cool accent.
Thank you.
Where are you from? Where
Doing
are
this
you
Brooklyn accent is very tiring, you see, so I'm glad that some people appreciate it.
from?
Yes.
My voice
We
in
should
a
be
real
glad that people
house. Hey,
like it.
I do watch hockey from time to time, Bonnie. I cannot speak English. I will speak Japanese from now on. Konnichiwa, can you tell you this?
That's like if my brain short circuited and start reviewing in Spanish.
Mm.
Hi.
I actually do have like one set of Yu-Gi-Oh DVDs, like 3 episodes on a DVD, we must have got them in Spain like a decade ago because
Spanish.
yeah, we don't have the English version on there at all. Although,
Something
although-
to stop.
It's
although
funny.
it's clearly been taken from the 4Kids version because all the censorship is still there, just not.
It's funny.
In
There's
fact,
like,
PC.
I can also just go to a shop and buy a bunch
Ah.
of old Yu-Gi-Oh DVDs.
In fact, I specifically remember like there's a particular scene from Pegasus where this is probably in the 4Kids version too, where he's there sitting at his table, you know, drinking from a wine glass, and just goes, "You interrupted me drinking my favorite fruit juice. You know this is precious time for me." Like, really? It's fruit juice, is it? I mean, I guess he's technically not wrong. Anyway.
He's wrong.
Happen.
Yeah, Bon. We've seen what happens when you get angry and you become.
I
French.
haven't.
Oh, it's in a previous video.
Yeah, right.
The chat is very. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The chat takes a long time to appear on screen. Might just have to like read everything out today. Oh yeah. All right.
Wait,
I'm
you
just gonna
can hear that, can't you?
What can I hear? All I'm focusing on is keep pausing, keep pausing, keep pausing, keep pausing.
Making noise in the mic. Oh my god.
Honestly, it
Hurts
sounds
my
like
ears.
it sounds like 2D from Gorillaz. I was gonna say, wow, that's some beautiful animation for Gacha. Then everyone's, oh wait, no, it's literally just animation.
It's
Okay.
not just animation. It also looks like the ancient Pixie Fairy
I was about to
Dragon.
say, like, wow, I'm like really impressed. Oh no, okay.
And also, that looks like the ancient Pixie Fairy Dragon. Oh, that's because it is. This is stolen from the anime.
Oh look
by
at
the
that.
looks of it.
Is this gonna be Jaden? No, it's not.
Oh, it's 'cause it looks stolen from the anime. This is That is what?
What is happening?
I'm sorry. Hold on. Did the creator just get bored and decide to
No,
just
he stole
use...
a bunch of animation from things. That
Well,
last
yeah.
one was like
Yeah.
a Charizard.
Well, yeah, but like the start of it, it started off with like everyone like in the introductions. Once they were done with introductions, it was like, oh, I guess there's no other need for mostly other character stuff apart from that one scene in the forest. So I guess
Yeah,
I have a
feel
lot of song
like...
to fill, so I'm going to just fill it with whatever was there already.
Made this. I'd like a long conversation with them about copyright and stealing stuff.
Mhm.
Mm.
That thing's really in face.
That's literally a Red Eyes Black Dragon animation stolen from somewhere.
Yes, I understand. It's probably all from like the actual intro, I imagine.
Well, not this particular. I know the intro like the back of my hand, and this is not
This
from.
isn't Yu-Gi-Oh intro. This isn't.
I see.
Or is that the Red Dragon Archfiend? One of
Well,
the two.
the song is
We're
from
gonna have a
the
sing counter today, apparently.
Japanese
Okay.
version of the 5D arc, one with
It
Yuki.
is.
Yeah, and this, yeah, it's not from that show at all.
But yeah, some of the animations are stolen from different places, and I can tell that easily.
Yeah, same here. Even I only watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D. Okay, I tried to watch the
I've
GX
watched-
version
I've watched all
and
of
I
it.
cringed.
I've watched all of it, played a ton of the games, seen the animations in some of the games, and some of this is just stolen from games, as well as like clips of the
I
anime.
forgot Yu-Gi-Oh! Was also a game.
Yeah,
Well, yes, like that's
that's the whole
that's
point.
why they pivoted
no.
like
Card
a card
games are
to the first
no
I
place.
know it's a
Potato.
card game. I know it's a card game. I know it's an anime
Just didn't know it was
series,
a video game.
but not a video game. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Okay, fine.
No, yeah, there's
Plus-
mobile games, there's console games, PC games. Heck, I think even Roblox stole a few stole a few
Wait, you-
things to make Yu-Gi-Oh games.
Hold on,
Just
Bond's
like-
like another sin for laziness. Wait, what was the first sin for then? Was it
Yeah, what was
something-
the first
Oh,
sin?
was it for the dragons, warriors being dragons and warriors separately but not together?
Probably, yeah. but like I knew like Pokemon was a video game and a show. I barely heard about the card game, but then I started seeing the Pokemon cards in stores and everything. So that's how I got into the card game version of Pokemon. But like with Yu-Gi-Oh, I thought it was a card game, and
this is this was my brother's, but yeah, we like combined all the cards that we actually got, and he eventually put them into a book
I have a
and
card.
arranged them by types and everything.
Pokemon
Mostly.
card.
I have
Mostly arranged by types. Some of them by
I
like
have
rarity.
like a book like that filled with cards, but it's not just like Pokemon cards. It fills with like all sorts of cards, like just random cards I got from like album packages and such.
Okay, so
Alright,
Bon,
I'm not
neither of
unsmart.
neither of those things you just listed started off as card games and became shows.
Pretty sure they were shows and then card games.
Exactly. In fact, one of them was a video game, then a show, then a card game.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that
I
Pokemon?
think. Yeah, it's Pokemon. Yeah, I think it was.
Yu-Gi-Oh just means Game King. So originally, it was just about like playing like different games. Sometimes like just invented on the spot. Like, oh, you know, try to keep your arms steady and while I pour liquid like I don't know petrol over your arm, so you can't fire it unless you want to eliminate yourself as well.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then
Yeah,
it's at some point they decided to like add the Duel Monsters card game, and then that became Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. If I'm getting the
yeah.
I'm
Pokemon
correct.
started out as like video game,
Duel Monsters
and
and
then
Nimrod.
a show, then cards. I think. Oh.
Do you know how long I've been dying to do that?
I feel like
But Jacob wouldn't set me up for it, so I had to just.
listen, I am not a huge fan of Pokemon, but I did do my research on Pokemon. Because I'm like, I want to know everything about it. I tried to watch the original show. I cringe at it. Only watched Sun and Moon.
I'm totally
Have you-
not a Pokemon.
Hold on.
fan,
Have you watched
totally.
Pokemon Bridged? Either of you?
No, I
No.
haven't, but I'm dreading watching it because.
Actually, Shiny, technically you've seen a part of it because there's actually
I
like a scene from
have, but,
Pokemon
like-
Bridged
Oh, I
inside of
also
Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged.
seen X,
I
Y,
have, but,
Z
like,
and the like revamped version of like the Mewtwo movie, and that's pretty much it.
No, Bon. No, I'm not.
Oh, right. Okay, hold on.
Mm-mm. I'm not in either of
No.
those others.
Yeah.
No.
You might recognize him as the first voice of Malwick if you've watched season 1.
Yeah, the original.
Well, I think there's still some
Because
of
it's
season 1, like the original season 1, that hasn't been remade yet. So
Right. I thought
Yeah,
it had
from-
all been remade by now.
no, I'm limiting them to the remakes to once a year specifically, so I don't lose track of the
Yeah.
new. And actually, the only reason we've got this far is because Aiden keeps insisting that I combine episodes into like batches of 2, which we'll not be doing next year. Next year is going to be a remake of just episode 6 and not 7.
Yeah.
Him, but yeah.
Him, Bon. it's he him pronoun. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Yep,
Oh
that
my
was
god, what
stolen
is
from a
that
game.
animation?
That was
Oh
stolen from a
God.
game.
Yes, all of this is stolen. We
Mhm.
understand.
It's killing me.
This is just poorly job. This is a poor job.
Oh, look, back to the
Mm.
butterfly wings that fooled me once. Not gonna get me again.
Yeah. Back to the ancient fairy pixie dragon.
Oh,
Where's
and
the
now we're
pixie
just gonna
fairy?
show random cards, and this is gonna be the original.
Oh, not
card.
that card. I hate that card.
It looks like Zekrom and
Oh,
Reshiram smushed together.
I hate that card. The amount of times that card has been my ultimate demise.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
not
God.
him. He's like one
Oh
of the
my-
hardest to call out. Look. I have nothing to say about that.
Okay, see, this is what I get more used to. So you like
This
have
is what I
to do
want.
moving backgrounds and stuff, and like present the characters in some sort of like intro-esque way. Do that, please. And you can crop out the images too. Yeah. Honestly, that
They
must
did
have
not
taken a
just
long
do
time.
that. They did not just put two Stardust monsters like, looking at each other. Oh my god.
What, can Stardust monsters not look at each other unless they like explode?
I don't like seeing the same monsters with two different people.
Oh, okay, right. I see what you mean.
It's like Kyber and his blue eyes.
Actually, now I'm just imagining Joey just summoning a blue-eyed white dragon against Kaiba just to annoy him. Well,
Joey
guess what,
actually
Kaiba?
didn't Joey use Monster Reborn and steal a blue eyes?
I don't remember. Maybe
think
he
he
did.
did.
But I mean specifically like after Kaiba's already summoned a different blue eyes. It's like,
Oh,
well,
right.
guess what? I've realized that my best chance is to mirror all your moves, Kaiba. So I summon a blue eyes as well. Wait, what? No, you can't do that.
Yeah, Joey did summon a blue eyes white dragon.
Yeah.
He actually did do that once. He stole Kaiba's.
Okay, I mean that's similar, but not quite what I.
Not
well,
quite
I
what
was
you
thinking for.
wanted, but
Yeah.
close enough.
Fine. Well, guess what? I summon a second blue eyes. Well, I summon a second blue eyes. Where'd you get a second
Minion.
blue eyes?
I have all the blue eyes in the world. Where did you get the first one from?
Remember that card that I used the Monster Reborn on? Yes.
Um,
Well, did you ever
Oh my
recover the
God.
card from me, Kuiper? Yes. No, you didn't. You can't just steal a blue eyes. Didn't you do that in like episode 1 of this show?
That reminds me when I nearly accidentally stole someone's card because it was in my graveyard and we were packing up our duel back quickly. We forgot.
Didn't you mug Yuki's grandpa in the first episode to get a blue eyes? I remember that. Wait, no, I don't.
no, you
What
don't.
happened again?
No, that didn't
I
happen.
don't remember this.
I remember this. Oh, my back.
Wait, then it wasn't a war skateboarding injury? That makes sense now.
There is not a flash warning by the looks of it.
Also, did we just like split all the characters in half? I have not paid attention to like any of these people's names. Why? Here's an idea. If they're important characters and you need to fill up some space, how about just let the
Right.
screenshot last for slightly longer?
Yeah.
Since you clearly know how to do post-production, just stretch the images out like double time or something, or repeat the screenshot if you don't even know how to do that. And then you can fill up way more space and steal less animation. Oh look, Dante Silver is a Silver Knight. How creative.
God.
Oh my god, they're doing the introduction again.
Oh.
Oh, my god.
Okay, Eva Silver is the Silver Hero. I'm seeing a pattern.
The Silver Knight and the Silver Hero?
Whoa, okay, why does that person look like Ruby Rose from the anime show Ruby?
I don't
Anime
know.
show, but I do see what you mean. Although I thought the Ruby wore like red and black.
Well, okay, so it's on Crunchyroll now, and
Oh right.
everyone on yeah, in Japan it's considered one of the best animes made by American.
Have you been looking up Japanese
Japanese
statistics in your spare time?
No, it's it's everywhere.
We all
A lot of
need
people say
hobbies,
it's
okay?
mostly-
We all need to...
We all need hobbies. I am Silver Knight and Silver Hero, very different. Yep.
Plus, even there's like some sort of like I guess movie you could say where they turn like the first season into actual anime with actual voice actors from Japan and
nice.
such. So it's yeah, so yeah, it's now
Okay.
considered anime.
Attention, viewers. This intro is too long.
My hair has been falling out in clumps. That's how long this intro is.
To be honest, I could have been pulling out my hair at all the things wrong with that intro that just made me annoyed. Including the Yu-Gi-Oh logo they stole!
Well, I mean, that part I can sort of understand because it's a Yu-Gi-Oh fan product. I get that at least on
Yeah,
some
but
level.
they also stole part. Oh, if that doesn't get copyright struck, I don't know what will.
Apparently, Arial font is a sin now. Okay.
Can we just give that entire intro a sin as well?
Oh no, that already happened. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Hey bro, this deck you made me is...
Oh my goodness, I didn't know this was going to be voice acted.
Me neither. After the last one.
Like like normally the people put voice acted in the title because then it generates more views as a result of that. But okay, fine. I guess not. All right, that saves us a lot of hassle.
pretty good actually.
put me
It's
in
similar
these
to
things.
yours, just with some different cards. I mean, you wanted something similar to mine.
Okay, no, apparently it's the same person. You know, again, I can get behind that, Lilo Karibo. I understand. Yes. However, I would probably say that these two sound at least a little bit too similar right now. Then again, they are brothers, so maybe there's like a little bit of leeway there. We'll see how what the rest
They
of the characters
sound
sound like.
different for once, please.
Mine, so I was getting what was needed to make a similar deck.
Someone didn't read the script a second time.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what are you watching? Nothing much,
Fin
just the
5.
reruns of some Duel Monsters TV shows.
Oh my goodness, this reminds me of you know the Phoenix Games movies. You know,
Oh.
like the Peter Pan one that was all like done by one person. I would like to go see the fair by that famous scientist. Isn't that right, dear? Sure, yes, I would love to see that. Oh no, I forgot my code.
Jumping
No
phrase would
noses.
call it the
Hello,
colorized
Peter.
one. Oh,
Also, no noses. Why is
Oh my-
that a sin?
Because it's Bon, and Bon has a thing against characters not having noses.
So Bon would have a thing against Lord Voldemort then.
Pretty much, yes. But then again, lots of
apparently
people
jumping
do.
frames is
I
now
mean,
a clomai sim. It's a that's my first time doing a Gacha Club series, Bon. Give me some credit here.
Hello,
I
mate.
demand credit for effort. I demand
It's like the Prometheus school of running away from things by cinema sins, but instead it's the Clomai school of jumping frames. Oh dear.
Cool, which one? Duel Monsters.
I mean, I do say like I do agree with you that the Gacha characters do look better with noses. Like if it's made it like if it's made in Gacha Club, which I'm pretty sure this actually was, then yes, by all their characters should have noses. It's an option. The only times that I do exceptions for those are times when something has started in Gacha Life or other different Gacha game and has transitioned over and you don't want to like lose track of what the characters look like, which to be fair applies to basically just me at this point. I made an exception just for
no,
myself.
It definitely is. I mean, I can always watch this one, but it definitely is.
They
a
are all mouth
Gacha
breathers.
Club
Oh,
vibe.
and Rosie Closey, actually. Myself and Rosie Closey.
Excalibur. Been following that one for a while, but I missed out on some episodes, so I'm watching them now while we wait for Sammy. Neat. I finished looking through the deck as well.
Build
And
your
the
own
text
deck,
finish
it
it.
makes it better.
Okay, once again, if people make videos, it is like pre-render your scenes before you do like a crossfit. If you have like several layers in them, because if you don't do that, stuff will fade inevitably before other things do, unless you sync it up to perfection, which most people don't
They
seem to
should-
do for some reason.
Why are they having people make decks for other people? Make your own deck. Did the heart of the cards teach you nothing? No, because I was terrible copying other people's decks, and then I finally made my own, and it was great.
I see.
I poured my heart and soul into it.
Hey Sammy, what's up?
And yeah, well, oh yeah, I forgot I was going to do a poll, wasn't I? Yeah, I'd do that poll. People seem to be so. I think so. People have like said they'd be interested in doing that. Yeah, okay. I mean, honestly, like if we did a Gacha Sins for this video, I would just be dropping Lilo Creep references like every 5 seconds. I don't know if you
Same
were.
here. Same here. We did it with Little Karibo, either like Jacob or something. Like, stop making references to me in your videos.
I would just say
And
to
then
him. I would just say to him, why? Because references aren't funny.
No, because because if I got an email like that, I'd be like, Little Karibo emailed me.
No, I mean because like Little Karibo got complaints back in the day, people saying references aren't funny. And that's why he made fun of it. Like a lot of the time he would reference people saying references aren't funny in the rest of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Wow.
Yeah, because remember, like back in the day, there was like Ben Affleck and Spice Girls and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, Dookie.
And everything that comes out of Rex and Weeble's mouth.
Sorry it took me so long to get here. I was working on my deck since I got some new Red Eyes cards for my deck.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Change
Everyone
your
was working
voice,
on their decks. Someone should have worked on
Sin,
their
everyone's
different
working on their
voices.
decks. Sin, no one has a different voice. Sin, does he voice the female characters?
I hope so.
I hope not. Oh, God. Honestly, I'm tempted to go
Wait.
to this guy and offer him some tips. Because surely it should be easy to
Oh,
change your
changing
voice.
voices.
With a different
don't
character.
worry.
I
You
need
can
to
change
make
your
it
voice too if you
out.
believe in the power of friendship.
And the heart of the card.
Mickey? Mickey
A
Mouse?
world where everyone has the same voice? This is truly a terrible fate that must be avoided at all costs.
Yes, we must avoid this world by taking out Tristan and giving me
Wait,
the
what?
Egyptian god card. I mean nothing.
Matic, I believe that taking out Tristan would probably be the worst thing you would do in this situation.
But
It might-
Bakura.
It pains me to say this, but Tristan's voice is one of the most unique elements of this show.
But Bakura, it's Tristan.
I had not
Yeah, well,
considered
speaking
this.
of voices,
Very well,
that's
Matic.
amazing.
We shall proceed with your plan to steal Tristan's voice, along with the Pharaoh's leather pants.
Yes.
Yeah, well, speaking of voices, I need to make an announcement on Discord that I need to find a new voice actress because someone missed their deadlines.
Yeah.
And they said they probably won't do it anytime in the future.
I mean, honestly,
so...
you could just pick the second best audition that you got from your from the time you auditioned for characters anyway.
Did anyone audition for this one particular? I have to check that later. Honestly.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
usually
just-
a good thing to do.
I just sort of guessed that the audition would have been for Zelda, and I thought like everyone would have gone for that one.
For Zelda.
No, everyone did go for that one, but then there was another female character in the Zelda project that I think only one did. So...
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone the voice Impa is a wise Sheikah tribe member character, then yep, join my Discord.
Or necessarily like Mickey Mouse or a man.
Girl voice, girl voice, girl voice, girl voice.
Girl voice, girl voice, girl voice.
Not gonna say as an opinion, but I don't like when people have their characters have completely opaque glasses because it's really hard to read the expressions. I think the only person who gets away with that is like Willy Glass from Inazuma 11, because that's like part of his aesthetic. He just like shines his glasses all the time. But yeah, as for the most part, it is, especially in this limited mode, not exactly ideal.
If it's like maybe a bit more animated or something, maybe it could have worked and everything, because I feel like it can work in Gacha Club if you do it right with the expressions and such. But I understand where Bun's coming from. I'm just saying, like, there's probably a chance where it could be done right with expressions and such with that sort of glasses.
I love how long we've been sat here
I know.
debating this and just talking about this one aspect that's annoying.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what we do sometimes. We do hyper focus.
I see.
I got
Is
me
that
in
really
trouble.
so bad?
Well, depends. If you're watching the Music Freak, as I have learned from Aiden, yes, apparently. But for this, I guess
What?
not. Well, yeah, it's because like the Music Freak's reviews are sort of like a little bit different to the ones normally. At least they're received differently. I try to do them in the exact same way because I'm being fair to everyone. But the thing is that the more that I actually like something and the more competently put together it actually is, the more that, to balance out pros and cons, the more that I hyper focus on like some minor details or something, and then amp them up. And that's so like the more that I nitpick, the better the thing is overall. Is the basic rule, but because the Music Freaks is so like highly revered. Wait, what?
No.
What?
Oh my god.
But Bon, look at what Bon said.
Oh, okay.
There's a long story. I forgot there was a one-off character, the fairy character in Zelda Project, and I didn't know who could do it. And Junior just suddenly went just all high pitch like and started pretending to be some sort of fairy. And I just opened up my OBS and just said, Junior, I'm gonna send you lines and you're being the fairy. And he's just like, wait what? I could not help my laughter. That's how good it was. I could not help my laughter.
Well, I have the complete opposite story because whenever we have to like replace a female voice actor, Aiden will always like not miss a beat and start doing his girl voice and trying to sound like the character, but he always sounds like just himself, so it doesn't
Boring.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he is actually a one-off female character in my Zelda Project too.
Oh god.
And does he do the voice like sounding like this a little bit? Like is that?
I do not.
Because that's usually what he does. That's usually what he does to. Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Okay. All right. I forgot what I was saying now. It was actually like a different Aiden story. No, it was. Oh, it was that one. Yeah, because Aiden. Yeah. Sorry. I was trying to get back to. Okay. All right. Also sorting out something in private chat.
Yeah. No.
Okay. I will keep the video playing, and I will try and sort out the thing in private chat.
Sammy. Hi, Daniel. See, before we go on this little adventure of ours, do you want to have a fun duel first? Sure. Though I have a question. Are we also bringing Zach with us? Yes. Yes, we are. Though he said that we can go without him for now, and he will come after us once he's back from his summer vacation. Are we sure about bringing him with us? Come on, Sam. Let's not be mean. I'm sure this little adventure of ours is gonna help him become stronger as well. He's not gonna become any stronger if we keep not including him in these types of things.
You know, I was on Discord for quite a while just now, trying to like sort out the thing for because Bon asked me about Shani's Discord, and yeah, while I was away, I didn't see like any movement that happened on here, but then I came back and it sounded the exact same positions again, so I don't think any movement has occurred whatsoever.
I honestly like went on Discord to answer some messages, come back, and nothing's changed.
Right.
Okay, I'm not sure if the unsynced voice lines is a restream thing or not. I'd have to check on the original video first.
Either way, sin counter.
What do you mean, either way? Like, we're trying to give the benefit of the doubt here.
Nope.
Yes.
No one's getting the benefit of the doubt from me.
Okay.
Hey, so, anyways...
Well, I guess, I mean, if at first you don't succeed, you're probably not Seto Kaiba.
Let's go and have a duel before we go.
Oh, now they
they want to have a duel.
Oh, no.
Now
okay.
they're going to have a duel. Oh, God.
Very, very well. It's time to duel.
It's time to
No, but Shiny, just see what happened. They took one step and then they didn't move again.
And then didn't move again. Hold on, Jacob. Let's go duel.
Very well, Bakura. We shall initiate the freeze ray as soon as the duel begins. Let's go.
Marek, are you sure this is a good idea?
I believe I have made a minor miscalculation at the timing of the freeze ray.
Marek, it froze us.
How are we supposed to do now? Silence, Fado! I'm thinking.
You know,
I'll get it.
I have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Sin confession. I just want to say this out loud.
Oh, God.
Confession?
Confession.
when I first learned about Yu-Gi-Oh, I thought it was a
Mhm.
rip-off of Pokemon. I thought it has the same.
You what?
I thought it was a rip-off of Pokemon.
I see. You know, it'd be a good
KW, I
impression.
banish you to the Shadow Realm.
Jacob stands up
No,
to act there.
not the Shadow Realm.
Yes, the Shadow Realm. Yeah.
Wait, is
Why
Junior
is
there?
that
Is
less
Junior
like
there?
Marek and more like fucking...
There you go.
Merrick, shut up.
But I must get my laugh right, Bakora. How else
Merrick,
will I
you
be
must
an
stop laughing
intimidating
because
villain?
shut up.
Let's rev it up, baby.
Okay.
They did not just steal lines from the actual show.
Oh, they did? Oh, I thought
They
were-
did not just say, let's rev it up and something else. Like,
Oh.
get your game on or something like that.
Was that the actual voice lines? I thought that was like the same person again doing.
No, that was the same person, but they fucking used the voice lines from the actual show.
I see.
Let's
Oh.
rev it up is a term used before they play card games on motorcycles. I see
That
no
makes sense.
motorcycles.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
I see motorcycles.
I'm sorry! I forgot to bring them, you say.
Start this duel off. I'll start with the lure of
Oh yeah, I'm so glad that we hear the card sound effect but don't see the person moving at all. I said this, they know how to do post-production. They know about like moving backgrounds, imported assets, like different layers. They have like that level of control but can't figure out like character poses in actual gacha, one of the things that anyone can do at any level of gacha tubing.
darkness. I draw two
I'm
cards and I
interested to see
banish one
these
dark
decks.
monster. I'll go and banish Red Eye's Black Dragon. Next, I activate Shard of Greed.
It's interesting to banish. Okay, fine.
Now, during each of my
I mean, he
standby
has to
phases,
banish one dark monster.
Ah,
If Red Eyes was the only one in his hand, he would have to do it.
understandable. Okay.
while this card is face up on the field, it gets one greed counter. Once it gets two greed counters, I get to send it to the graveyard and draw two cards. I set one card face down and summon Red Eye's Wyvern. That
It's cropped out.
Red Eyes,
Look.
Red Eyes, what? Oh my god!
What is
How did
this?
you not catch that in the edit?
How do you know? Thin, thin, thin.
Very well, it's time. It's time for me
It's
to enter
time.
the scene. I activate 4:3 aspect ratio. That means that anything on the sides of your cards will be cropped out to fit with a 90s television screen. Say goodbye to your Red Eyes' wings.
ends my turn. Okay, a decent start. Let's see if I can do any better. I'll begin with MST, popping your face down. You destroy my magic cylinder,
I
unfortunately.
love how they say MST
Oh,
instead
look.
of reading out the whole word, but for every other card, they're gonna go full name.
I mean, yeah.
Card nobody plays. Anyways,
I mean, it's kind of like, you know, Graveyard versus GY. There's that whole thing that Little Creeper talked about.
next I activate Gold
Same counter 7 for cropped photo and 8 for making my brain turn to mush.
God.
This really is a Gacha Sins video now. We're sitting based on personal impact that the video's left on us. Right.
Hold on, I want to add a 9th sin because these cards suck.
Well, I mean, they can't help that if they drew those from, you know, from shuffling. That's not their
I've
fault.
drawn better hands from shuffling.
Okay, well, good for you then. Oh wait, I forgot. These two, they set up their decks beforehand, so they like actively chose to include these cards. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, they chose these cards.
Of course, you know, even when I'm trying to defend a video, I always find faults with it. Great.
Sarcophagus. I'll banish my Debris Dragon from my deck, and in 2 turns I get to add him to my hand. Now I normal summon Genix Neutron. Now Neutron attacks Sam's Wyvern.
Did you say neutral? Neutral? Yes.
And in attack declaration, I activate Ego Boost. This gives my monster 1,000 attack points.
Well, at least they're obeying the rules.
Why has Kaiba ever used that card? I feel like he should have done.
No, he
You
never
can
did.
tell it's so
Ego-
corrupt out.
Ego Boost, I don't think existed. I don't think Ego Boost
Oh.
existed until Zexal.
Alright, fine. The card would have had
So
his
get
face in it
used to-
otherwise.
But Kaiba would have, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go for him. Don't turn to
Oh,
mush.
okay. Okay, Bond's gotta
Okay,
go. Okay, so
bye,
yeah,
Bond.
Dreams will turn to Mo. We'll try not to.
Well, it's encounter 8, so.
Oh god, they're even going with 8
I
fucking
set
life
one
points
card
like
face
in the
down
real
and name
games
my
instead
turn.
of the anime. Oh my.
It seems like it's like including like the other Yu-Gi-Oh videos together.
Yeah.
It seems like the people who actually make the Yu-Gi-Oh fandom, like they surprisingly understand the rules of the game, like play like actual duels and like make
They really do.
makeups. That part, at least, you gotta commend in both of those videos. It seems to be like everywhere else they fail.
And during the end phase of the turn, Neutron's effect act.
Which actually, now I think about it, is that kind of weird because, like, in a way, it's refreshing to have that problem not be in an adaptation because, like most other fandom adaptations you see, either in Gacha or in like regular, they just don't like obey the rules of the product that they're supposed to be adapting from. And it's just kind of like, well, I mean, to some extent, some things like have hugely like extensive lore. Like, you know, like Star Wars, for example, it has books, upon games, upon movies, upon TV shows, upon comic books, some of which have been decanonized, recanonized, blah, 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 blah. So I can get why people would miss
Blah,
out
blah,
on certain
blah.
details or make up their own. But yeah, with a few things, I don't know, like My Hero Academia, for example, which to my knowledge has not introduced extensive lore outside the manga and anime themselves. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I don't think the the mobile games have introduced any sort of like creative twist on the characters I'm not aware of. Stuff like that. You think, well, I mean, if you feel like already watched the content in the first place and you're already a fan of it, you might as well try to replicate that if you're going to use the same people or like the same format, or like at least address the structure. I think in this case, at least the game itself, both of those videos have done fairly well, and it's refreshing to see that in something. But let's see what the rest of the video is like, because we're only like a fifth of the way done.
Allow me to add a machine tuner from my deck to my hand. I will add quick draw synchron. Okay, I draw. Alright, I activate card of the red stone. I discard one level 7 red eyes monster from my hand to draw 2 cards. I can also send a red eyes monster from my deck to the graveyard, but I will choose not to. I activate Silver Strike.
Wait, you get a choice there?
I guess if a card says you can do a certain thing, then you don't have to. Like that makes sense.
To bring
Half the
back
time the
my red
ruling
eyes
says you have to.
Well, not this time.
Black Dragon from the graveyard.
Usually it's a
Now Red
better
Eyes,
advantage
attack
to do it,
Yuki's
though.
Neutron. Inferno Fire Blast.
Okay, so this is like actually, this isn't cropped away, apart from off the screen, obviously. Oh no, I just pressed the wrong part of the screen. Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
dear, we're ahead of
I think this is the
this.
Infernal Fire
I think
Blast.
this is around. Yeah, this is the Inferno.
Okay.
Or the summon at least.
Yeah.
Now Red Eyes, attack
Oh my
Yuki's
God.
Neutron. Inferno Fire Blast.
Inferno Fire Blast! See, I can do that better. I can do different voices.
Reveal Trap Card. That's
really
Infernal
annoying.
Fire
I will take no
Blast.
damage from this attack, and I will draw 1 card. Well,
Did he ever set
Monster
down?
gets to summon it.
I
Okay.
guess I'll have to end my turn there. My turn, I draw.
It's funny. He forgets to mention the fact if he drew a monster, he can actually special summon it from his hand.
Okay.
Like,
I will discard Dandelion from my hand to the graveyard. The special summon Quick Draw Synchron. Now, my Dandy's effect activates, allowing me to special summon 2 fluff tokens to the field.
this
Now
is why
I
that
turn
card
my
was banned.
Oh, okay.
Tokens using Quick Draw Synchron as substitute for Nitro Synchron. By synchronizing the power of these 3 monsters, I create a new life.
Also, he just sold a bunch of monsters in one turn. Oh, wait, there were tokens. Never mind.
The explosion
Yeah,
of
they were tokens.
I was gonna make the reference, but it
That's
doesn't.
against the rules,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, you saw where I was going.
power, new forces
Yeah.
revealed. A mighty warrior who spins destroying mountains like dynamite. Synchro summon, level 7, Nitro Warrior! Nitro Warrior, attack Red Eyes Black Dragon, Dynamite Punch!
Did he just make that up on the spot?
I love it's dynamite. If he did, then Dynamite Punch is probably a terrible idea. I don't know, Dynamite Slam or something, maybe, so you don't have to, like, I don't know, move the PNG image you don't have an animation for.
Guys!
Otherwise, it's just like, you know, like early days Pokemon games where the sprites didn't move
What
yet.
monster did he just summon there?
I end my turn with that. Alright, not bad. I guess I will have to step it up. I draw. First, I will send my Shard of Greed to the graveyard to draw 2 more cards. Now, I will activate another Silver Sprite to bring back Red Eyes. Now I almost summon a Tag Gainer. Now I tune Red Eyes with a Tag Gainer. By synchronizing the power of these 2 monsters, I create a new life. Tremble before the embodiment
So I
of
just
King's
keep
might.
checking, like, if they're actually following the rules or not, because I'm gonna sin if they break
Got-
even one rule.
You've got the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki.
Streets
Yeah.
of absolute power rise.
I keep going through every card they use.
Oh look, it's this thing again.
Play
The Red Dragon.
Dragon Archfiend. Now a Tag Gainer's effect activates. Your monster
I don't know,
will
I
lose
didn't pay enough
1,000
attention
attack
to know what he was using.
points. Now Red Dragon Archfiend attacks Nitro Warrior with absolute power force.
Hey, he has an attack! I forgot what it's called, but it's not absolute power force.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. There's something, I guess.
Wow, the explosion.
I said
Okay, they are going like through like the paces of like this duel very, very slowly. Are we just going to watch? Is the entire episode this duel? I really hope it's not.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
we've barely gotten
this
to any
reminds
sort of
me.
story.
Yeah,
Reminds me
this
of
is
you-
what I feel
really
like.
seems like
It feels very American style Yu-Gi-Oh for me and animes because here's the thing. So when I watch Yu-Gi-Oh 5D in the English version, I realized this came on for TV because they cut out a lot of lore and stuff and everything and didn't explain it very well. They explained what's happening during the battle way too long. It takes like 5 minutes of them explaining for a single turn. But in the Japanese sub, it's they explain the lore and everything much better, and the duels are a lot quicker. They just quickly explain. They say, I'm going to use this card, this is what it's going to do, and I'm going to end my turn right there, your turn.
Someone
That's
needs
it.
to activate the Seal of Orichalcos to speed this up.
2 cards face down.
honestly,
in my turn.
I will do that right now.
You're not even in the duel.
I'll activate the seal of no, I'll just teleport into the duel, activate the seal of Orichalcos, use one of my decks and kick both their asses.
You, I'm here to help you. Tristan, what are you
Sorry.
doing? I activate the Seal of Orichalcos. Tristan, what are you doing? How is my soul?
No, sorry, I said something I shouldn't. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I draw. During this turn, my Debris Dragon gets added to my hand. Now, I summon Debris Dragon and use his effect. I will bring back 1 monster from my graveyard who has 500 or less attack points, like Dandelion. Now I tune Dandelion with Debris Dragon. By synchronizing the power of these 2 monsters, I
Good grief. It's like everything has to fuse in this.
create a new life.
They're not
Dark Rose,
fusing,
blooming
they're
in the Garden
tuning.
of Destruction. Rise up and unleash your power. Level 7, Black Rose Dragon.
I thought Black Rose was level 8.
Now, Black Rose Dragon will destroy
Apparently not this one.
all cards on the field thanks
Also, how do you get a black rose from a dandelion? That's a different flower.
to its effect. Nuke the field!
Oh no, it is 7. I hate that effect.
No, my field! Yeah!
Yeah.
Also, the resolution of Black Rose
No, my field.
My field.
Yeah.
hmm Actually, wait, no, that was better as a Pharaoh line. Oh no, my field!
Dragon's effect, I also get 2 fluff tokens thanks to Dandelion. I will set the card face down and end my turn. I will draw for turn. I will keep this in my hand for now. I will just...
Oh wow, we get an actual camera angle for once. Why couldn't we just
Is
have
it-
that throughout most of this duel, maybe?
pass my turn, and during the end phase of my turn, since I haven't
Or dare I say, most of the episode, so we get some variety?
normal summoned, I can activate the effect of Red Eyes Wyvern. By banishing him, I can bring back 1 Red Eyes monster from the graveyard, like my Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Good grief, every time.
Good grief.
It's always the same one. Like,
Red Eyes Black Dragon. Is that the? To be fair, that is the strongest Red Eyes in his graveyard from what I'm aware of.
I think this is like Raphael not being able to let any of his monsters die on the field.
It's Raphael but with Joey's deck.
These
He's
monsters
a
are...
third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
I understand, Raphael. You lost your entire family and now you refuse to let any of these monsters go.
Oh god.
God.
Be quiet, Yugi. And now I summon once again. I forgot what Raphael sounds like. And now I revive my Red Eyes Black Dragon for the 3rd time in this duel.
You can't give up on that Red Eyes now, can you?
Oh, see, even he calls it out.
Draw for turn. Not bad, but I will keep it for now.
Okay.
Oh god.
I guess that's
They've probably got the exact same card too. They've probably got the exact same card too.
Can you imagine? They just cancel each other out.
I've seen infinite loops like that before, but you have the exact same card. It's the Jaden versus Zane graduation match all over again. They're
Oh,
probably
dear.
both going to use Battle Fusion.
Oh dear. Also, for that zoom in, the reason that the zoom ins at this point are a little bit complicated, especially from that angle. Probably that I guess why the mouth was cropped out there. I say that kind of works a little bit better because like it's in it's in the person's head. They do that in do that a lot in DBZ sometimes. But yeah, the reason it's so difficult to like pull out, like you have to go like so close and intense every single time you do that is because the character is positioned toward the very corner. So if you try and like move the center point of the shot, you're always going to end up with like black space at the side of it unless you like really zoom in, like shrink the box down in editing, which is why I rarely ever position characters on like the actual limit of the screen. Sometimes it will look like I cropped them out, but that's done deliberately. They're actually like fully in frame most of the time with me, unless that's why I do there. Unfortunately, sometimes when I receive certain scenes from other editors who don't know about that I sometimes have to overcorrect, and I do have to do like intense zoom ins to make sure I don't have like any other space besides it. It's also similar to like why I don't position too many characters like in like super smushed together close to each other, so I can always have a little bit of room to zoom in on them if I want to. But yeah.
I will pass my turn. Alright, I draw. I activate polymerization.
Yeah, see, like he's like a little bit further away from the edge of the screen, so I don't have to like go super intense on him.
I will fuse together Summoned Skull and Red Eyes Black Dragon in my hand. By merging the essence of these two monsters, I create
The original.
We get a new animation for this. Okay.
a new life. Fusion Summon, level 9, Black Skull Dragon. Now Black Skull.
Wait, did he just fuse
It's
Red
funny.
Eyes? Why is Red Eyes still there? Was it different Red Eyes?
I don't know.
Dragon and Red Eyes Black Dragon attack
I know-
Yuki's flop tokens.
I don't feel. He's got one Red Eyes banished. One. No, yeah, that would have been a different Red Eyes Black Dragon then. If there's still one on his field, that would have been the third one.
Okay.
You fell for my trap. Reveal Mirror Force. This will destroy your dragons once again.
It's always Mirror Force.
It always is.
You just want.
But you did my Red Eye. Well, guess what? I revived them again with my trap card. 4th time's the charm. I will use this red ice black dragon to defeat you.
Let me get to you, and
Just
I
you
want
watch, she's
you.
got a monster reborn in there.
It's got like 7 monster reborns all lined up.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
Like not actually lined up face down or anything.
I am getting bored of watching this battle, but it's also kind of entertaining.
Screw the rules, I have attachment issues.
Well, plan B. I will play Monster Reborn to bring back my Black Skull Dragon. Good thing I saved that.
So he did actually have a monster reborn. Okay, of course.
I end my
Did he already
turn.
use that before?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I activate my spell card Tuning. This will allow me to add 1 Synchron Tuner from my deck to my hand. I will add Junk Synchron. Then I get to mill 1 card. Now, I activate the effect of Gallus the Star Beast in my hand. I can reveal him and then mill the top card of my deck to the graveyard. If it's not a monster, Gallus is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. If it's a monster, I can summon Gallus and you take damage equal to that monster's level times 200.
Draw monster card.
I know Tuning well, which means you take 200 points of damage.
Oh, and look, another image that is cropped.
You can tell.
Yep, this keeps happening.
You can tell with this one from the wing. Hang on, wasn't that just... Oh no, wait, you just brought it back.
I will summon Junk Synchron. Now, I tune together Junk Synchron, Gallus the Star Beast, and my 2 fluff tokens. By synchronizing the power of these 2 monsters, I create a new life. And
Yes,
this new life melts together with sharp steel and scraps of ironclad alloy to forge together a new powerful force. Synchro Summon, level 8, Junk Destroyer.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a fucking minute. Level 8? I've just been counting those levels. I only got 7. That is quite literally against the rule. I swear he just said the monster that was summoned, his opponent took damage to those life points.
I ain't gonna waste time with learning
For
mental.
100 per level.
I ain't gonna waste time learning mathematics.
Are
Playing
you getting
Duel
more
is more
budget
important. No, I gotta subtract
way,
your
that
life
was
points.
not-
Right? That's on my attack points.
Unless-
And wait, how do I do that?
For each non-tuner used to
Synchron
summon.
recently became a level 4. That's against the rules.
Right. Well, that's another sin on the counter, I guess.
He destroys 1 card on the field. Say goodbye to your Black Skull Dragon. Tidal
I
Energy.
destroyed 1 card on the field. Say goodbye to your cheating.
No!
Final energy is water, I guess.
Now Junk Destroyer attacks you directly. Fists of Ferocity. Ah!
What? They're not fists. They're like
The
puffs. They're like
The hell?
they're just like gigantic marshmallows. What was? Why? Just make a fist. What? I mean, I don't like. You have to you don't have to draw it out necessarily. I don't know. Like take one of the characters like fist or something in Gacha, dye it white, give it red outlines, take away the rest of the characters, hide the images, make them a fist. I don't know, something like that. I don't normally give that piece of like technical advice because it's usually like quite advanced, but clearly this person has control over like multiple layers at the very least. They can do that.
Alright.
Okay, good. We're less than half now. Thank Christ for that. And we're less than half of the video, so this entire episode probably is just this duel. What adventure are they supposed to go on right now? Like they were going to go on an adventure to get stronger or something, but never like set up why, where they're going, any of their motivations. They just like, oh, okay, I guess we're here now. I've sorted out my deck for the day. Let's do a preemptive duel and take up the entire runtime.
I end my turn with that.
That is from my D2!
Yes, it's the halfway point. We have an ad break from the thing based on anime. Yes, that is how that goes. All right, I guess this character's name was Dookie the whole time. This episode is Dookie.
Yuki Raikoto. If you're right. Oh, it's look at that! Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D! That is quite literally stolen from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D!
Yes, we get it. Oh wow! Look at that! Someone speaking Japanese on the screen as an animated character. Might that possibly be stolen as well? Well, boy howdy. Says
Yeah,
duel like
no, that's
darts.
gonna get copyright. That is
They're gonna copyright claim their own advert. Which
I know!
like this is literally free advertising for Yu-Gi-Oh!
It'll still get copyright strike because
Well, yeah, because of the
it's
music.
YouTube.
Okay,
Tammy Anderson, Crimson Knight. What the fuck? What the hell?
I don't know.
My turn. I draw. Perfect. I activate
Okay, I like this new music actually.
Return of the Dragon Lords. This brings back one dragon from my graveyard who's level 7 or 8. Come back.
Well, I wonder what one he's going to return now. Is it possibly the skull dragon thing? Ah,
Red Dragon Archie.
I was
Now,
about
Red-
to say there is a better choice.
okay.
Dragon Archie attack Junk Destroyer with absolute power force. My Junk Destroyer. And with that, I end my turn. Not bad, Sammy, but I still have a way to come back from this. I draw. I activate Monster Reincarnation. I will discard Doppel Warrior from my hand to add back Junk Synchron to my hand. Now, I normal summon Junk Synchron once again. Now I will use his effect this time to bring back a level 2 or lower one
He looks a bit like ECAF Enam.
for the graveyard, like
Amen.
Doppel Warrior. Next, since I control a tuner, I can bring back Kobold Hedgehog from my graveyard, but it will be banished once it leaves the field. Now I tune Junk Synchron with Doppel Warrior. By synchronizing the power of these two monsters, I create a new life.
form.
Clustering
Yes.
stars collide into one.
Yes,
Make
the
both
new
work
life
together. A
form.
new
Blah,
powerful
blah,
force
blah.
that can annihilate any enemy with a single strike. Synchro summon level 8. My favorite monster, Junk Warrior.
Did he just say level 8?
And he
Yes, he
That's level
did.
5! That's not level 8, that's level 5!
Well, I think now we know where
That's
all the inaccuracies are coming from.
level 5!
gains attack
Oh.
of all level 2 or lower monsters on my field. Thanks to Doppel Warrior, I get 2 tokens, both level 1 with 400 attack points. With them and Kobold Hedgehog on the field, Junk Warrior gains a total of 1600 attack points, putting him at 3900. Now Junk Warrior, destroy Red Dragon Archie, Scrap
Let's
Fist!
take a moment to appreciate that he was actually right there.
Well,
He was
yeah, he actually did a
actually
yes. He was able to calculate life points and attack points properly, but wasn't
Oh
able
my
to
God.
wasn't able to count levels. Oh wow, actual female characters. I want that they didn't speak, but maybe we'll hear from them.
I'll be taking the damage, but my dragon will survive thanks to Return of the Dragon Lords. I can banish it to prevent my dragon's destruction. Alright? I will end my turn then. Draw! Activate Pawn of Desire. I get to banish the top 10 cards of my deck face down to draw 2 cards.
Why is that the banishing sound effect?
I don't know, but this is an interesting gamble.
It sounds like a plunger in a toilet.
It really does, doesn't it?
Now I
Also, that was more than 5.
activate Earthquake. This will
I thought he
switch
said
all
10.
your monsters to defense position. Really? Are you running that just for RDA's effect? I mean, that's a
Yep.
bonus effect considering that, Red Dragon Archie destroys defense position monsters. I really only play Earthquake because it, sends your monster to defense mode so I can get over your stronger monsters. Anyways, Red Dragon Archie attack Junk Warrior.
I like how the Earth was just in the middle of this, like, I will now stop speaking my amazing anime voice. Okay, so yeah, this is why I'm gonna like. I understand why you're saying this here, but like, this is why the first right here. So you just have to make monster factor, blah blah blah. And now
Yeah.
return. I like that actually.
And as you already know, when RDA destroys a monster in defense mode, it also destroys all other defense position monsters you control, including your tokens and Quibble Hedgehog, which also gets it banished. Darn it! Ugh.
I think he realized a second too late because I'm pretty sure he said that there's like something gonna happen after that hedgehog got banished from the field.
I will end my turn with the face down. I draw. I activate my face down, escape from the dark
Oh, okay, that was that. That was that. That was it.
dimension. This will bring back red eyes if I banish it.
card.
Oh
was
my
it.
word! Let it die.
Cool.
Issues.
Darn.
Well, that's when he banished at the beginning of the game. Technically, that's not when he has to let go. He banished that thing.
I guess.
Well, I set one more
In a different
card face down and activate backup squad. For each 1,000 points of damage I take, I draw one card. I end my turn. I draw. I activate Card of Avarice. I will shuffle back, attack gainer. My 2 red eyes. Summon Skull and Black Skull Dragon to draw 2 cards. Well, that's nice. I normal summon Rider of Skull.
I activate Toilet Plunger, which means I get to rescue my anything from my graveyard that was previously drowning, like the red eyes. Every single I have, all of them, they return to me now. They're all back alive,
And now I tune
and they're also not crops like this thing is.
in with red eyes. By synchronizing the power of these 2 monsters, I create a new life.
New life.
Infernal
Uh,
power.
A new
Arcane's
life.
might.
Could he just come up
Right.
with something original for every different time instead of I create new life?
I
We
think
get it.
I think the description of each thing is
To
different.
the challenge and annihilate the enemy. Synchro summon. Level 8. Hot Red Dragon Arch.
Okay, forget I said that then. Then it's not going to be something new next time.
Now I activate Shield Crush
Oh, that was a bit of a weird cut in the music. Okay.
to destroy her face down. No, my Raikou.
Oh, it was a monster.
Now my 2 dragons attack him directly. Ugh.
You notice how he just doesn't give a name for that attack? And it almost like obliterates his opponent's life points, but he doesn't name
Don't
it.
forget, Sammy, thanks to backup squad, since I took 6,000 points of damage, I can
Draw
draw
6
6 cards. I know. I will end my turn. Draw.
That could actually be a good thing.
I was going to say, yeah, that's very
Actually,
confident.
change of heart. We take control of RDA. No! Now I normal summon Junk Changer. And his effect.
Also, question: if that happens in like an actual real life, do you have to like hand your card over?
Yeah, you have to hand it over.
Oh, God.
Amazing.
You have to hand the card over, or they just take it from your field and put it on theirs.
Right.
His
But
level by
realistically,
1,
it's
changing
more
him to
common
level
sense.
4. Next, since I control a Junk monster, I can special summon Junk Sarvin. Now I tune these 2.
You know, all these junk monsters and other monsters and I don't know whatever. Not there's some dragons and some warriors in there, but I feel like they're limiting themselves a little bit by this title.
Together. By synchronizing the
There are
power of
dragons
these
and
2
warriors
monsters,
in
I
there.
create a new life. And this new life shall turn
Level
into a shiny
7.
star whose red hope will light up my path to victory.
See, that's what I mean by like new descriptions. I think like that's the part that's different.
Yeah. Those
Synchro
are
summon
different.
level 8 Stardust Fourth Dragon.
Oh, actual projection for once.
Now,
Oh, I
Red
got
Dragon
levels
Archfiend
wrong
attack
for
is
that
hot
one.
Red Dragon.
Okay.
Why are all the wings faded? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why.
Because they're on the edges of the card.
Oh,
Dragon
okay.
Archfiend.
And that's just the background.
My dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes people will put images on a white background, then it's very hard to chroma key those out without that being faded. Fortunately, yeah, because like I
This
said that
is
for a long
this
time.
This has a live action version. Oh no.
What?
Wait, hold on. Does that mean that the same person plays all of the other characters? But why aren't we watching this? Hold on a second, that's way better.
And why the hell are we watching this if there's a live action version?
Oh my goodness.
I'd love
Okay.
to watch 2 people yelling at each other while actually playing a card game.
and playing multiple different characters at the same time.
Is it actually a
Oh, no.
YouTube series or?
Hold on, I'm
Honestly,
such.
if I had the people, I would love to make a live-action Yu-Gi-Oh series just for the jokes. Although I couldn't provide dual discs and stuff, we'd have to either make our own or just use tables.
Honestly, you could just do a gacha one.
Hmm.
That probably would work just as well. I'll voice in it.
Do the la-la.
Do the la 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 la.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it
no,
is.
the scapegoat version of that though. Do the ba 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 ba.
Wait, it came
ba,
out
ba,
this
ba,
year
ba.
though, in April. No, wait, it came out 3 years ago.
God.
Never mind. It's the playlist that came out. Whoa.
Okay, I am. All right, so I'm seeing like some live action thumbnails where it seems like it is the exact same person doing all of this. How? Yeah, I need to. A walk with.
Oh my god.
It is. Oh my god, I found it. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find the first episode of this.
Why watch this when there's live action?
I mean, let's finish this first, but I want to see what the live action one looks like as well.
Here's the playlist. It should have the first episode.
Okay, thank you. It's like how we have Josh like checking out the people's channels while the video is still going on.
Now, Stardust Pearl Dragon attacks Sammy directly with Shining Star Blast. Ah! I set one card face down.
Ah, dang it! So close to this duel being over. Ah.
Can it just hurry up and end?
I activate. Hurry up! It accelerates all of our turns, and plays them fast forward on YouTube videos.
Down and end my turn.
I activate end
Draw.
the duel. It forces you to just give up.
Isn't that just Exodia?
Yes,
Okay.
which I have all 5 pieces of.
There's a solid JJ video at one point where he just he sets up like this duel
Oh, yeah,
between Yugi and
duels.
Kaiba, and it's like, you know, they're all like, get ready for yourself, get ready, prepare to be there to lose, all that kind of stuff. It's like, oh, I draw, I win. Wait, what? How do you win already?
I win.
I just win. I drew all 5 pieces of Exodia. Wait, what? That's a terrible
What?
gimmick.
All my Exodia pieces? What? All my Exodia pieces? Oh, here they are. I found them.
All right, fine. We're going again. Draw again. Okay, sure. And Exodia.
Sure, and Exodia. See, with the powers of the Millennium Puzzle, technically, that could have been every duel that the Pharaoh had. But because Weevil stole Exodia and threw it off a boat.
Only ever one time.
Oh my god.
Come on, guys. It's Weevil.
Yep, all 5 pieces of Exodia right here in this one deck. That at last count was about 60, was the max limit for cards you could have.
It occurs to me that duel was done with Yugi's grandpa's deck, right? Which is presumably where he also kept the blue eyes. So if Kaiba had known about that before mugging Yugi's grandpa and stealing one singular card, the whole
He could have
series
stole the 5 most powerful cards in the game. And then Blue Eyes would have been irrelevant for stealing. Because he could have just brought Exodia and been like, I win!
I want to see like a cut of Yu-Gi-Oh where like every single villain is defeated by Kaiba just using Exodia every single time.
Oh, I remember why I put Exodia in this deck now. Huh.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was talking to myself out loud.
I,
I'm normal, like
Manishtar,
Blair.
will win this duel and Exodia. What? No!
What?
This
No!
How cannot be!
Well, it is. What do you want to bet? Kaiba could have just bought Exodia. and didn't because he thought, oh, I'll never draw all 5 pieces of Exodia in a duel. That'll never happen. No one's ever done that before. And then the second he saw Yugi do it, he started Googling prices for Exodia pieces.
I mean, he can afford them.
He could.
Hey, Shizu, why didn't you warn me? Because you'd been able to do nothing about it. It was entirely pointless. Okay, I'm trying to download the other video, but it's not seeming to work. I might have to do screen share.
Perfect. Activate Red Eye's fusion. I will send Red Eye's Black Dragon to the graveyard, as well as Gearfried the Iron Knight to fusion summon. By merging the essence of these two monsters, I create a new life. Fusion summon. Level 7, Red Eye / Dragon. And when he attacks, he can equip one warrior monster from my graveyard to
fusion summoning.
What? That's
Hold on.
It's been
I'm
saying
just
that the
gonna
whole time.
end his. Hold on. I'm just gonna end this new life right now. God.
himself and gain 200 attack points. And when one of my Red Eyes cards gets targeted, I can remove one of those equipped cards to negate the effect and destroy it. Now go! Infernal Blade Strike! The duel's over, but on your victory, reveal Concentrated Current! This will give my starter Spar Dragon attack points equal to his defense points. Wait, what? Why didn't you use that earlier? Because it has a side
Because shut up.
effect. Only the monster I targeted with this card is allowed to attack. And I wouldn't have enough damage to beat you in one turn anyways, so my best option was to put you on top deck mode with this to protect me. This gives my dragon 2,000 attack points, putting him at 4,500.
Okay.
Counter-attack!
Okay, did he just flub his own line and not start again?
He did.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is like this is the only person making these videos. Like, this is the editor. How do you not catch that?
Shining Star Blast! Ah! Darn, I was so close to winning. What really saved me was you giving me 6 cards. Sure,
That was a very dumb.
That was a
decision.
very dumb thing to
on a
do.
lot of life points, but still, you could have waited to get
Like,
another monster on
never
the field.
give your
to deal
opponent that many cards.
Never give your opponent cards if you can help it.
lethal
I don't even play dual monsters, and I know that.
damage. I mean, you could have also top decked something.
Oh look, it's that guy who's done nothing this entire episode. So Tristan.
not.
To
Just
out
mention
my
top
board as
decking.
well. Either way, good deal, Dookie. Same to you, Sammy. Your Ace Dragon Archfiend deck is very good. Well, with that done, you guys ready to go?
I think he's now trying to do a different voice of this character, like,
Oh, it's I'm like doing the nerdy voice that people do. That's my characterization.
which at least is something. At least that's something different.
Sure.
I'm still giving
Let's go
a
pick
lot
up our
of
stuff.
pens.
After that, we will stop by the Silver family house to say hi to Dante and Eve, to let them know that we're off.
Yes, please, especially
like-
say hi to Eve. I want to know what she sounds like.
And
I
sure,
feel like we
start-
need a sin for every time they repeated, with this I make new life.
I create a new.
I create a new life.
No, that's
one
the
sin every time.
no. You know, they're like the Cinema Sins like bonus rounds they used to do. Yeah, that's the
Mm.
bonus rounds.
Yeah, that's the bonus round.
Yeah.
How many
What's
times they
today?
said that?
The end. Great. They didn't go on an adventure. They didn't establish motivations. We barely
Finally.
know who these people are. But hey, they had a duel for several minutes. I'm so happy. We spent an hour and a
I
half
mean-
going over this one duel.
There is one thing I do like about this, and it's the fact the duel didn't go on for 12 hours.
It felt like it went on for 12 hours.
How do you think it feels actually playing the card game and going back and forth in a duel, doing 7 different combos, and then
Well-
finally getting your turn after like 2 hours?
Well, I suppose that at least in that way, it replicates the feeling of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So I can't fault it too much for that. So as far as authenticity to the source material, at least it's like close in this instance, but it leaves a lot to be desired. Like, not on a technical level sometimes, because sometimes there's like a few parts, like the actual duel itself is where like all the punches got pulled out, except for the stolen animation, and then just like everyone else being incredibly static throughout the rest of the episode. Arguably the point where like a lot of like the story's supposed to be happening, but also there was no story. Like the adventure was hinted at, but they don't go on it. The characters are there, but we know almost nothing about them other than they play Yu-Gi-Oh, which we could have worked out from the title of the video.
Honestly, that duel could have been won a lot sooner. Just based off of
potentially.
half those plays, it could have probably actually ended a lot sooner. Plus, it could have also ended if he hadn't gone for 6k damage. Like
Something like that. In fact,
why
did he
would
even
you
say-
do that when your
Didn't he
opponent
say-
has a card? That
Yeah,
lets
didn't
you
he say,
draw?
"Oh, I know, I know, but I'm gonna do it anyway"? Wasn't that like something similar there? I don't know.
He literally said, "I know, but I did it anyway," or something like that. And oh my god, you do not do that under any circumstances. Do you give your opponent cards? You do not.
I guess so. Yeah,
The only time
Yeah.
you should do that is if you can guarantee your opponent will have to lose all of them cards.
I mean, quite honestly, yeah, I would have tried to find a way to only do like less than 1,000 damage at that point if there was a way, because then you draw 0 cards.
There are
and that's
many
it.
ways.
Oh, well, perfect.
There are loads of cards with less than 1,000 attack points that could have been used there.
Yeah. So Duel
Including
Academy.
Red Eyes Baby Dragon, Red Eyes Beach Chick.
Okay. So overall, Duel Academy is definitely the better version, the better adaptation of this. Like, Duel Academy leaves a lot more questions in my mind, but then again, I would rather have questions as an impression of a video than almost nothing. So let's see how the live action version does things.
Oh wait, I was wrong about Red Eyes Baby Dragon. You'd need to use Sword and Shield first beforehand.
Yeah, so couldn't download it, didn't work, so we're gonna go into screen share this time.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Fred Skumori's sorry for spelling wrong channel. Watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Excalibur there. Okay, there we go. What do you mean? Okay, so how do you say sorry? What do you mean sorry if it's spelt wrong? Just look at the actual channel and copy paste or spell it based on what you
Honestly.
see there. And if you go back and you see spelled wrong, you can edit your own description. Okay. Oh, hey, it came out on my channel anniversary. Nice. All right then.
That's nice.
Okay, so let's see what this is like. We might not watch the full episode. Okay, how about we just skip forward until we see a human? Oh, look, a human.
Oh look, a human, not a monster. Oh god, it's still intro.
Okay.
There was also a lot more diversity there in cards.
Fair enough. Are they all dragons and warriors this time?
Yes. No stupid
no.
machines getting in the middle of it.
Also, oh god, what's wrong with your face?
That human is pretty good, actually. It's similar to yours, but not all the same. Also, I like that you gave me more support for my Power Tool Dragon by giving me more equipped spell cards.
Yeah, so once again, it seems like this has not been, like, rehearsed that much at all.
Well, people usually say that you and I are similar, so...
They wonder why that is.
Wonder
That's a
why?
nice That's a nice fourth wall, to be fair.
Yep.
Since your old deck wasn't that good, I decided to make you a deck that's similar to mine. Not different from mine, but not also same as mine.
Hold on, not different, but not also same. Apart from the grammar, that doesn't make any sense. If something is not the same, it is different. If something is not different, it is not. It is the same.
Same.
Kind of
I would never make someone a deck that is not the same as mine, but not different.
Decided to make it like that. And you're welcome for those equip spells. Well, I guess you're right. Also, what are you watching?
This is like episode 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Also,
Bridge, where Yugi looks at Joey's cards like, "Wow, Joey's cards are amazing. These cards suck, Joey. I need to give you new ones."
Honestly, equip spells? Nah. The only one I would want is Moon Mirror Shield. It is the best
Okay.
equip spell out there.
All right.
You know that old Excalibur story? You know, search for the Excalibur. Whoever finds it gets their wish granted.
That's not what Excalibur is. Excalibur is a sword in a stone that you pull out if you are the chosen one, and you're like that means to become the king of England. What do you mean Excalibur grants you
Yes,
a wish?
and then
What are
you bring
talking about?
peace, freedom, justice, and security to your new empire. Oh wait, wrong show.
I mean, that's closer at least. That's in the spirit of Excalibur.
Yeah.
Well, I'm watching a series based on that story.
It doesn't seem like you are.
And it's
Considering
on the
it's
dueling legend
different.
who was in that search. You know, Prince Komori. He's literally playing himself in the series. Yeah, I remember. I remember that I used to not believe in that story, even though that I know that a lot of people went to that search when we were kids.
I mean, so you knew that the story of people searching for Excalibur was real, but you didn't believe that the story of people searching for Excalibur was real. Even if, like, regardless of if you believe Excalibur itself is real, that's irrelevant. Like, if people are searching for it, why would you discredit the story of the search for it?
I mean, seriously, how could I not believe that that story was true?
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't believe that.
I must have been
Just
a
sounds
really
like blatant
stupid
stupidity.
kid when I was
Mm-hmm.
young.
Oh look, he called himself a stupid kid. There
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah. I think Manning just goes, stupid boy.
No, you really weren't, actually. You just
It's
refused to believe.
Shizu! Excalibur isn't real!
Actually, no. I reckon if it's like Child Malik, it'd be like, "Hey, it's Shizu! It's Shizu! I found Excalibur!" Malik, that's not actually Excalibur. Yes, it is. It was in a stone. Why would someone put a sword in a stone?
No,
I think there was a battle here, Malik. There's a corpse right next to it. Nonsense,
No,
it's Shizu! It's Excalibur! Look at it! Malik, there is blood
no,
on
he
that
just
sword.
finds the
Get away
Millennium
from it.
Rod in a... No, he just finds the Millennium Rod in a stone.
Okay, yeah, that's more likely.
Believe in it because you thought it was false and all of that. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but you're not an idiot. Well, I guess you're right. So
He's right.
I guess your incredibly convincing argument that you couldn't explain to me has convinced me
He's
that I'm
not
not
an
an
idiot.
idiot.
When are
Yes,
we?
he's not an idiot. The person voicing him is an idiot.
In,
Oh wait!
in the words of Taya Gardner, it's official. You're an idiot.
Leaving to our little adventure? Hey, I told you, we first wait for my friend Sam to come over so we can duel, and then we leave, okay?
So this is the same plot as the first one. So okay, so we're going to get to like a very similar premise of this. So I'm probably going to skip ahead because it's
Yeah.
oh my goodness, what is up with your arm?
Oh my
Hey, Neil,
goodness.
what's up?
Is that meant to be a dual disc?
I think maybe it is.
What do you need me for?
Oh
I
my
can make that
god.
up.
Also, I think he's taking like great lengths to make sure he looks like a different person every time. Honestly, not necessary. With YouTube stuff, you can probably get away with playing the same like every single person in a show.
Look, find
Honestly, I've been tempted to try that myself at one point. Shiny, if you want to do like a live action Yu-Gi-Oh thing, just film yourself as like every single character.
Honestly, I might as well just film myself being every character and film myself winning a duel against myself.
Why not?
finally decided to show up. Tell me, what took you so long, Sam? Yeah, whatever. I was working on my deck a little bit, adding some new cards.
Yeah, this is definitely like the nerdy voice from the other one with the neon glasses. Which is interesting because you can give your gacha characters a blue cap and adjust it in a way to match that look. I don't know why you went with the glasses then.
All of that. So anyway, what?
Maybe the
glasses
glasses
one was a different character.
Maybe the glasses was the original idea behind the character, but he didn't have blue neon glasses because who on earth has blue neon glasses? So I guess maybe this was the equivalent.
You need it from me. Okay, here's the deal, Sam. So me and Daniel decided to go all around the country, defeating some of the best duelists in the country so we can become #1. Why are we doing that?
I wonder how that went.
Why
Terrible.
not? I mean,
Hey, look, that's at least a little bit better motivation than the gacha one, which doesn't explain like the adventure at all.
we have nothing better to do, and it will be fun.
That's all we need really. You can have someone do this out of boredom. Why not?
So why
Yeah.
not to test
I'm
out
just
my
gonna
deck
go
against
around and duel every best duelist at a locals tournament ever, and eventually go to national.
This is essentially like Forrest Gump, just feel like running one day, running for 2 years straight, and creating like a whole religion behind himself.
new duelists, maybe
Yeah.
find somebody who's even stronger than us. That would
Well, I would hope so. You're fighting the top duelist. Isn't that the whole point, to find stronger people than you?
be
Yeah.
nice.
I've only ever
So, we
dueled
decided-
one person who could genuinely beat me in a duel.
I'm thinking that this is that I'm wondering because like I think this didn't have a script, but it had like a general idea. Because
Sounds like it.
Either that or like it wasn't a very well rehearsed script because there's a lot of like line flubbing, particularly more so in this version I think than the other one.
decided that you should join our team, but here I wanted to duel you to test out your new deck. I did help you build that deck, but
The new
you
deck that
modified
I
it
only
a
just
lot,
heard of.
Yeah.
so I want to see how much you changed that deck. So yeah, prepare yourself for a doom.
For Doom, okay.
For duel. Prepare yourself for a duel. So
Just redo the shot. Like that's why they do multiple takes in cinema.
I'll let you go first.
Like that could have been a funny blooper, but the fact it's like in the final edit is worse.
Nah, okay, why not? It will be fun. So since I'm starting first,
Oh, okay, we're just going straight into it. All right, with the good music.
I'm drawing 6 cards.
No, probably not.
loading
There's
hand.
not even a change in scenery.
This is 5. I'll draw.
Oh, good.
Honestly,
Realistic
the
Duel
only good
Monsters
thing
thing.
I'm seeing from this is good that he didn't spend a ton of money on a dual disc just to film the entire thing.
Well, yeah, but it's been 5
Mm,
conversation
But I'm
instead.
fiber in attack
Yeah.
mode.
the
Next
exact
line,
same.
It's not keeping the cards in frame.
My spell card. Start of Greed. So in 2 turns,
Also, in this one, he shows
Again,
the anime
cards.
look of the card, but in the other one, he shows the real one.
This also, I think this is the exact same.
Interesting.
I think this is the exact same duel as before because I remember that
It is.
card at the start of the last one.
It is the exact same duel.
I'm gonna skip ahead just to check. Let's.
a monster from a graveyard. Draco the Lightstorm Hunter. Because he's a true monster. And next it's
Oh,
a
that's different. I
to
think.
summon.
Yeah, he's less passionate this time, so I can at least say that the acting has somewhat gotten better in the Gacha version because he's at least
Oh,
like,
I meant the
projecting a bit
cards
more.
used.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think the audio has been like taken directly from wrong.
Mm.
In the position. Next I turn Reiko from sync 1.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to get to this point. Okay.
Ferdinand has an out.
Okay.
Dragon Art.
Needs to load.
I attack. Now that out is called Honest.
Woo.
A dragon and a warrior. Mm-hmm.
Rah! Like I don't know, something like fight.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Like,
He's
if it-
using honest as well here. It's completely different cards by the looks of this point in the duel. Because he's
Fine.
just used honest. And I don't think he used that thing that isn't a Stardust Dragon.
I don't think so either. I'm not really sure. I was
I
yeah.
kind of stopped paying attention to this one because it's like, oh my god, why does it seem so similar?
And again, was like do a little bit more like more out of that. Considering like you're trying to mimic the anime, you've got to go more cartoony, literally.
Damn it.
Not gonna lie, if I was to film something like this, I would end up making it look like I've literally just gone flying. You know,
I
like they
suppose.
do in the anime when they get hit with a blooming attack and they just flop backwards a bunch and then land on the floor.
His face has been torn off. I like
What?
redness. I don't know.
Well, you did lose, Sam, but
Oh god.
you've proven good enough. I mean, you almost defeated me. That's good enough for you to join our team. What do you say? Want to join us in this little adventure of ours? You know what? I don't do anything these days anyway, so why not? Let's go on that little adventure of yours. Become in the state. You guys are finally
There you go. That's neon glasses.
finished now. Yes.
That's my reaction.
It's finished now. Yes.
Mhm. Yep. So there we go.
Wow. The Yu-Gi-Oh! 5DS sound.
Oh, apparently some stuff from Naruto as well.
Hmm.
Okay, is there anything else in here? Oh, James. Okay, hold on. We got there's thanks in here. Thanks everyone watching. And James Sullivan for asking. Actually, I to it. The special thanks must go to me as
Me
well.
reacted.
I
What
demand
about
a
you had your guess?
I'm kidding.
Had your guess.
Oh wait, I think we do have bloopers.
No.
Hold on a second.
No, we
Blue
should make
pads,
our
yes.
own like
All
a
right,
bridge
fam.
series.
Listen. Me and Danny have a little idea. Around the country,
I forgot to suggest the idea right now is like uproot Sam's entire life. It's like, oh,
as much as
but actually that's maybe very script. It's also like a Pokemon style of adventure rather than a Yu-Gi-Oh one.
Yeah.
That happened before. Okay. All right. Well, that is okay. That's definitely better. In some
Mm.
and I versus past midnight. I gotta wrap this up. Okay. Yeah, better in some regards, worse in others. The acting is worse, but like, I feel like some of the Gacha one improves on like the tech
But also has a bit of a cheat in there.
vision. I think maybe like it would have been like a benefit to have like a shot of like when the cards are being placed onto the field rather than like or onto like the dual disc itself. But oh well. Either way, thank you to my attention. This will probably be the because I want to see something actually happen in that one.
Yeah.
The girl can just show up. Want to see where it's going to be portrayed.
Oh god, I can't
But oh
wait
well.
to see that.
And I'm off to watch another solo Yu-Gi-Oh project made by essentially one person throughout its runtime. I'm going to move us more Little Karibo now. All right.
Yeah.
So
Except Little Karibo has good references and amazing jokes.
okay. Yeah, because
Mhm.
references are funny. So thanks everyone for watching. Please leave a like because you're pretty much got it already. And I try to think, Kenebi, have you got anything else to say?
I, to be honest, I just stay quiet for most of the battle and such because I was bored the first 5 minutes of that battle.
I just got annoyed
Yeah,
with everything.
you know,
That's why I
I'm
had
guessing
to.
so much too much Little Karibo is not have, so might be at a disadvantage there. That's how I level the playing field. I activate Little Karibo references. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, yeah, fine.
I activate pot of
Subscribe to
greed.
these
Let's
two.
let me draw
I'll
two
fix
little
the credit.
Karibos.
La la la. All right. Until next time.